Madison, Laube. I go to Barnville High School, and this is my prep profile.
Madison, multiple sport athlete, right in the middle of volleyball season, right?
Yep.
What's it like for you to be a three-sport athlete?
It's actually really fun because even when you're you get to stay in shape always, and if you're a one-sport athlete, sometimes it's better than just sitting at home doing nothing, and you keep really active with all your friends.
Do you have a favorite sport, or does it depend on the season?
I'd probably say basketball is my favorite sport, but I like them all a lot.
How do they relate for you? How does volleyball go into basketball and then go into softball? Is there some similarities, or do you enjoy the overlap between the three?
Yeah, they're all the same, that you have to have really good chemistry with all your teammates, and yeah.
Okay. You said your favorite teacher, Mrs. Bosch?
Yep.
Is she a high school teacher?
Yeah,
grade
she's
school?
our English teacher.
And what do you like about her?
She just keeps the class really interesting, and you never really get bored, and the class doesn't seem to take forever.
Do you have a favorite subject overall?
I like English class is probably the best, but I'm probably the best at math.
Okay. And how is that going to relate to the next level? Do you know what you want to study at this point?
I've been thinking about going for elementary education because I really like kids.
So at a school like Barnville, you've got all the grades kind of together. It's a small community. Do you think you have an advantage over maybe some students in some other schools? You have such a wide variety and you get to work with the little kids a little bit?
Yeah, for one of my classes I can be a teacher's aide, so then you go and you can help the teachers, and they ask you to help them with different things they need done, and sometimes it involves the kids.
And what's the favorite part about teaching for you?
Being with the little kids, because I've been around them forever.
Do you do any youth coaching? Have you worked with any camps through your sports? Or?
Yeah, my dad has ran some camps for my little brother, and I usually help him with that. And then sometimes I help Mike Whitish, who's gonna be the boys coach now, and Jimmy with their camps for the younger kids.
Basketball is pretty good sport here. What's it like to be part of that tradition? I mean, your coach has been here a long time. He's got a lot of wins, and the team's gone to state. Is there a pressure to maintain that, or is it a challenge that you embrace because the program is so good?
Yeah, we all really enjoy it because knowing that we've done so well in the past, we just kind of keep going with it, and we try really hard to keep it going, and it just makes the season really fun.
You like bonding with your teammates, that's the best part, but for you, what advice would you give a student coming into school about school and sports, about what you've experienced?
I would say to stay really positive, because if you don't do well for a little bit, you'll get really down on yourself, and it's hard to get back up sometimes.
Favorite athlete, Michael Phelps?
Yep.
Did you watch a lot of the Olympics? What do you like about him? What makes him stand out?
He's really good. Obviously, he's won a lot of medals, and even though he had that, he had a rival against Ryan Lochte, I still like how even though he lost a few, he kept trying, and he even won more medals after that.
And favorite team, Brewers. Do you have a favorite Milwaukee Brewer?
No, I don't.
Yeah. You just like following
yeah.
that? And it's a favorite facility. We played Williams Arena, Minnesota. That's one. That's a new one. You've gone to camps there a couple times?
Yeah, we've done team camps. We stopped going there, but it was really fun because you get to play on the main court, which is risen above the ground. So that was really fun.
Is that a little scary? I've always seen games there.
Some people fell off almost, but it was still fun.
You're thinking of all the college teams that have played there in the history?
Yeah, that's sweet.
For you, it said favorite. You got your news Facebook and favorite website Facebook. Are you into social networking a lot, or?
Yeah, I just enjoy seeing what everyone's up to and all the different pictures and keeping updated with people.
Do you have a Twitter account yet?
Nope.
Are you thinking about that?
I have, but I probably won't.
Okay. And favorite radio, country, Star Country. So you a big country fan?
Yeah, that's usually what I listen to.
Favorite artist or favorite group?
I like Jason Aldean.
And have you gone? Do you go to country concerts? Have you gone to one? Or?
I've never been to a concert.
Okay, so something for the future.
Yeah.
It said if I could change anything, the hot lunch selection at my school.
It's horrible. It hasn't really gotten any better either. So I usually go home during lunch.
So they do what they can, but,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
There's always room for improvement, right? Do you have a teammate that's been an inspiration to you, someone you've looked up to?
Yeah, our seniors last year, Haley, Canoe, and Shelby, and Becca and Heidi, they were all really supportive to all of us younger girls, and they made us feel like we're all one team. I know sometimes they can single out some of the younger ones and they just all were really supportive, and they made it really fun.
Now, the smaller school, Barnevelt's had a lot. Some schools might be more senior-oriented or junior, upperclassmen, but you've had that transition. Do you like that when you have a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior, where you've got all the classes represented?
Yeah, I like that a lot.
And is there any particular games, or what are you going to remember the most from here, or rivals, or?
Probably Blackhawk last year on Pink Night, because we haven't won to them for all of my high school career yet, and that was the first time I ever beat them in basketball. And then it was even better when we beat them in Monroe for the regional or sectional game.
Now, that first one, didn't you have one game that got postponed like 2 or 3 times
Yeah,
because
that
of
was
the weather?
Blackhawk. It got canceled twice because of the snow.
But for the most part, most of your games you get in. For you, what's it like growing up in a small town?
It's nice that you get to know everyone so well, and that you aren't like going to school and meeting like new people every day. And it's kind of boring sometimes, but you find things to do with your friends.
Okay, and said you wish you could play on a professional court. Is there a team that you wish you could play?
I don't know. No.
You like the rivals you have pretty
Yeah.
much? And I like this dream gift, an in-ground pool with a slide and lights that changes the color of the water at night.
Yep.
What are you big into swimming, or?
Yeah, I love going to the pool during the summer.
But so to have your own pool would be kind of
That'd be
cool.
better, because then I could go every day.
Okay. And you've been involved in a lot of activities. Again, a small school, taking advantage, student council, National Honor Society. For you, from a volunteer standpoint, what's the thing you've enjoyed most doing, or is there a particular project or group, or?
I really like doing the blood drive for NHS, which is in the fall and the spring, because you get to help the patients. You can like give them water, or you can give them food when they're done, and it's just really neat to like see how it all works.
Kind of interact with them
Yeah.
too. So you want to be a teacher, definitely a people person. Okay. And as from a high school standpoint, do you have any plans? Are you looking at any particular schools right now?
I visited Winona State and Upper Iowa, and I've been considering Platteville.
And do you want to play a sport in college?
I'm not sure yet, so that's undecided.
Kind of depends with the school
Yeah.
too. And are those schools both elementary ed?
Yeah, I believe so. I know Platteville is.
And would you like to come back and maybe be a coach and a teacher here someday?
That'd be fun, yeah.
Okay. And when you look back, what do you think your time at Barneville, what are you going to remember the most? What do you think's had the most impact on you?
Probably just growing up with all the people that I've been around, because they like go through everything with you for like sports, just to school, and you get to know them really well, and you like are really close with them.
Now, do you co-op any of your sports? No, basketball doesn't, volleyball doesn't.
Well, we co-op with Mount Horeb for like football, and I think it's just football now, because we used to do.
I think cross country and track.
Those are with Wisconsin Heights now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Do you like being? Do you have friends in those communities? Is that being co-oping some programs? Does that open up some new avenues for the school?
Yeah, a lot of us are friends with schools from like Mount Horeb, and we're just friends with like other schools in the conference. But you meet a lot of people when you co-op with like Mount Horeb for football, because you meet new people at the games.
Do you have a favorite sport that you like to go to when you're not playing? One that you go to as a fan?
Yeah, I like to watch basketball the best.
So you're pretty much a gym rat?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, congrats on a great career so far, and I hope you have a great senior year.
Thank you.